So I put up a post talking about Atlanta running the game the last basically couple of decades, and me wanting to participate in this versus thing that Swiss and Timbaland got going on. So some people, we were talking about people outside the city to compete against. So some people were saying Drake, but Drake got more hits than the Beatles. Like literally, we know this. Wayne, somebody said Wayne, but he been rapping before all of us. We all came up on tune. So, and then I don't even think he would do nothing like that. And then Snoop chimed in. He got a couple projects produced by Dr. Dre, and even when he dropped his stuff, it's like it's gonna stick. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know Snoop having his bag, so I'm trying to see who I can go against. I saw French say Fab. Fab got some dope ass girl records, but I got them trap records. And then somebody said MEEK, and I thought that'd be dope. So let's do it, MEEK. Let's do it.
Atlanta doesn't run anything except for y'all's mouths. Y'all don't run this hip hop thing. Shut up, 2 Chainz. He's gonna say on Instagram, it's up. You know what MEEKMILL said in the comment section? MEEKMILL said, I just want to watch, laughing out loud with 5 laughing crying emojis. Respectfully bowing out to my brother. In other words, MEEKMILL is not down for it. First of all, Atlanta doesn't run anything. Come on now, the last 2 decades, man, you can't give you country ninjas nothing. Think about it. Who are the top rappers? The top rappers are not from Atlanta. The people who are selling the most records are not from Atlanta. Come to think of it, 2 Chainz is pretty much the only cat from Atlanta that is moving units. Like, what are you talking about? Atlanta doesn't run anything in hip hop. Like, how are you gonna sit up there and say some foolishness like, oh, Atlanta runs this hip hop thing? No, y'all don't. You sound like Trinidad James. Remember when he said that? Where is he now? You know, so yeah, 2 Chainz is the only Atlantic. Some of y'all might say T.I. T.I.'s not moving records like that right now. T.I. can't really do it. So who are you talking about? How does Atlanta run anything other than your mouth? Like you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, where are your stats to prove that Atlanta's doing anything? You might say, well, MEEK. Well, what about the North? What are your Northerners doing in hip hop or whatever? Come on now. The North is Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Wiz Khalifa. There's some other people I just can't think of the names right now. You know, Drake is like the biggest rapper. He's not from Atlanta. He's from Canada. Kanye West is one of the biggest. He's from Chicago. That's the Midwest. That's not Atlanta. That's not the South. Eminem is from the Midwest, from Detroit, not Atlanta, not the South. The biggest rappers don't even come from the South at all. That's the funny thing about it. The only really, really big Southern artist in hip hop is Lil Wayne. Oh, and J. Cole. That's it. I mean, when you start getting technical about it, 2 Chainz is pretty big. He's up there too. But, Future. That's right, there is Future. There's pretty much Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Future, and 2 Chainz. That's it from the South. There's big artists from all these different regions. Actually, really, when somebody like 2 Chainz says what he said, it's really just a swipe at the North. That's all it is, okay? But in reality, when you really look at it for what it is, there's about just as many big rappers from the North, if not possibly more, if I really, really thought about it, than there is from the South. So it's really funny when these people from the South say that crap. Maybe this is all my opinion. What do I know? Maybe I'll just make stuff up as I go along. Oh, Cardi B is another New York rapper that's bigger than a 2 Chainz or Future. I'm not going to say that Cardi's bigger than J. Cole. I think, is she bigger than Future? Maybe they're about at the same level. I don't really know. But you know, they're both pretty big. You know what I mean? Cardi B, Future, J. Cole, they're all like in the same. No, maybe I shouldn't say that. J. Cole might be bigger than both of them. Yeah, J. Cole is bigger. Kendrick Lamar, but he's from the West Coast. He's from California. I'm trying to think, like, how do I describe it? Anyways, the point is this, though. There's big rappers from everywhere. Internationally, from the East, West, North, and South. But the South is always trying to take swipes at the North. It's real weird. And the North has always embraced the South. And, you know, you got people like Outkast. They'll say things like, man, we got booed in New York. Shut up, Andre 3000. Shut up, Outkast. Do y'all know what happened when Lauryn Hill went to the Apollo? She's from New Jersey. Lauryn Hill got booed at the Apollo. So please don't tell me any crap about, you know what? Let the South be dumb. Let the South just be behind. That's what I got to do. That's what I got to do, because when it comes to this rap thing, when it comes to this hip hop thing, they just want to make up stuff, revision history. Oh, you know, Outkast got booed one time or whatever up north, as if that hasn't happened to people from the north as well. Ask Lauryn Hill. Anyways, gotta go. MAGA. Oh, what do y'all think about 2 Chainz and Meek Mill doing a battle, like a rap battle, beat battle, whatever it is, up on Instagram Live, playing their songs and seeing whose stuff is hotter? Who do you think will win that? I mean, I don't really F with 2 Chainz or Meek Mill's music like that. J. Cole is dope. You know, I'm trying to think who else is making music currently who's dope like that, who I can actually co-sign. Jay-Z makes some dope stuff. Jay Electronica makes some dope stuff. Jay Electronica, even though he doesn't really sell, he's from Louisiana, somewhere in Louisiana, Baton Rouge or New Orleans or something. New Orleans, whatever, however you pronounce it. Bayou country. But yeah, I'm trying to think like who's like a dope artist that I can like co-sign or whatever. Royce 5'9" from Detroit, from the Midwest, he's dope. Sometimes Nicki Minaj comes through, you know, repping for New York and everything. Kendrick Lamar from California, he's pretty good. I mean, he's real good sometimes. Sometimes he's like, you know, but everybody's like that. There's nobody who I like everything that they put out. Anyways, what do y'all think about, like, who's a really good rapper? Let me know in the comment section. Who do you think would win if Meek Mill and 2 Chainz did do it? If Meek Mill decided to change his mind? I think he's so worried about, you know, stuffing his face with Milano Rouge's box. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. All right, y'all. MAGA. Who's better, 2 Chainz or Meek Mill? As far as that's concerned, I think that Meek Mill was comfortable. I mean, 2 Chainz is comfortable with competing with Meek Mill, because I think like 2 Chainz is better than Meek Mill. Okay? Like, Meek Mill is like garbage. 2 Chainz is garbage too, low key, but not in the way that Meek Mill is. All that yelling, I think that Meek Mill says more important stuff than 2 Chainz. But 2 Chainz has some funny little punchlines from now and then. Like, he says something like, all this polo on, I got horsepower. You know, it's like the logo on the. He says little funny stuff like that sometimes. You know, so I give him his props, I give him his credit. But he's not really like a dope rapper. He's not an MC like a Kendrick Lamar, or J. Cole, or Jay-Z. Somebody like that. Like, 2 Chainz is not that type of MC. He's not a Royce 5'9". He's not a Rascas, and that's another California rapper. He's not that type of MC. But anyways, I gotta go, y'all. All right, y'all. MAGA. 2 Chainz could never be in Wu-Tang. Oh, when I mentioned Southern rappers that sell, did I mention Lil Wayne? I can't remember whether or not I mentioned, but Lil Wayne is like the biggest artist from the South, for the record. Then J. Cole, then Future. Click the subscribe button right now for more MEEK Magazine. Click the notification bell, all notifications. Click the thumbs up button on this video. Post a comment below the video in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe to all the MEEK Magazine channels for more videos. The links to my other channels are in the description box.